So it's September 2020. You've discovered Ashes of Creation, seen the news, summaries, and breakdowns, and have bought your ticket to the hype train. But you want to know more about how the world of Vera came to be as the players will first encounter it. Well, grab your lantern and follow me. We're delving into the depths of the lore as we know it. So to start off, you're going to notice this video is comparatively short. That's because Intrepid is purposefully keeping the lore of Era under wraps, so players get to discover it as they go along. The commitment to making the lore of the game feel like legends and mythology is admirable. As a DM in the past, and the world being based off a Pathfinder campaign, I can imagine the pages upon pages of in-game history that are hiding at Intrepid Studios as we speak. But you might be saying to yourself right now, Kabhaal, if they're trying so hard to keep the lore under wraps, is it in bad faith to make a video about it? Well, not really. You see, all the info we currently have is because it has been leaked either by Intrepid or Steven himself. It would really be great to have us go into the world completely blind and unaware of just what's out there, and Intrepid is well aware of that. So they've released just enough to tease us and set the stage for an epic tale. But speaking of tales, let's go ahead and start from the beginning.
In the beginning stood the Ten, celestial beings holding power over such aspects as creation, love, fate, truth, hope, and others. These divine entities lived in harmony and together crafted the world of Vera. The seas, the skies, the lands, all shaped by their hands to create a world teeming and vibrant, overflowing with essence, the root of all magic. But this world still lacked. It would require caretakers. For though the Ten spent eons in Vera's making, their attentions were to eventually be turned elsewhere, leaving their creation behind and unattended. To ensure the well-being of Vera, once again the Ten would join together and with their power create a race that would come to be known as the Ancients. Beings that were molded to embody the aspect and likeness of all the gods. It was to these first children that the stewardship of Vera would be left when the Ten turned their attention to other pursuits. Time would pass. The Ancients would grow in power and knowledge as they discharged their duties. Despite the cosmic forces at the call of the Ten, they were not possessed of omniscience and had not anticipated such growth. This sparked a debate amongst the Pantheon, and which way was best to handle their growing children. It was in the time of this discourse a schism formed amongst the Pantheon. 3 of their number would in secret break from the fold and go to the Ancients. These 3 would bestow upon the Ancients the secrets of controlling the essence which flowed throughout the world of Vera. The discovery of this betrayal would incense the other 7, driving them to war with the 3 once brethren, now known as the Others. This war would rage through the heavens on a cosmic scale, causing reality to shake with its ferocity, and stars to be born with the force of every clash between the now separate pantheons.
And scene! So it's at this point where things become a bit sparse. The lore we have says that the battle concluded with the banishment of the Ancients and the others by the Seven, after which the Seven would go on to create the four major races as we know them: humans, dwarves, elves, and orcs, splitting the aspects of the remaining seven between the races, unlike before where they had put all of them into a single, the Ancients. I'm also going to assume at that time they also created the lesser races as well, or who knows, maybe it was before that. Don't you mock me.
Tell me your secret, Sharif.
Anyways, though the others and the Ancients had been beaten back and banished, they didn't stay gone for long, or idle, it seems, in the time that they were away. When they came back, boy did they come back with a vengeance. With their return, this time the others and the Ancients played dirty. Remember what I said about the Ancients being taught the secrets of the essence by the others? Well, they came back swinging, using that knowledge and those secrets to unleash a never-before-seen corruption across the face of Verra. Not to be confused with the corruption PvP mechanic. The corruption would, and did, twist the essence that flowed through every living thing in Verra it came into contact with, altering the landscape, turning creatures into monsters, and spawning never-before-seen and untold abominations. In the face of what would come to be known as the Fall, the goddess of creation would create the divine gateways through which swaths of the people of Verra would use to escape to the world of Sanctus, a world bereft of essence and thus corruption, after which the gateways would go dark for millennia. And that is where the majority of characters will be starting their journey. Thousands of years later, on the world of Sanctus, after the divine gateways have once again reactivated, our characters stepping through the gateways, the home of their ancestors, and once again into a realm rich in magical energy. Majority of characters, you'll notice I said. Some of Verra's denizens didn't make it through the gateways during the Fall. Luckily, it seems the Seven had thought of this ahead of time and created what we will know in the game as the Underrealm, where the still mysterious race of Tolnar, an intermixing of all of those who were left behind, will be hailing from. But that's Ashes of Creation's lore as we know it. I for one am looking forward to learning more and uncovering the mythology and legends of Verra. Who were the lesser races? What happened after the Fall? What happened before it? And before that? What happened between the gods? And just who are the Ancients and the others? What do they look like? Can we as players throw our lot in with them and tread the path of evil? There's so many questions I'm looking forward to discovering the answers to with you and the community as Intrepid moves forward with development and teases us with more hints and secrets. If I missed something or got it wrong, please let me know. Alternatively, if you enjoyed this and want me to cover more subjects in Ashes of Creation, leave a comment on what you'd like to see. Don't forget to subscribe and ding that reminder bell so you know whenever I'm delving back into the depths of Ashes of Creation or other games. As always, stay safe out there, folks, and I hope you have a great day.